Hello everyone, it's our geography project about air pollution by Maryam Aliyeva and Turkana Aliyeva from 10C1.
Why is air so important? Air is a natural resource that is widely available. When it comes to the uses of air, the first thing that comes to mind is that it's the most important factor in maintaining the life and well being of all living beings on the planet. Having said that, air, like water, is extremely useful and has a wide range of applications. Examples: keep life on Earth alive, photosynthesis, temperature, supplier of energy, and combustion maintaining. Natural components of the air. Just five gases make up almost half of the Earth's atmosphere: nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, argon, and carbon dioxide. There are also a number of other compounds present: nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, neon, methane, helium, krypton, and etc. Human-based processes cause the global air pollution. Fossil fuel combustion. Sulfur dioxide produced by the combustion of fossil fuels, such as coal and petroleum, is the primary source of air pollution. Pollution is caused by gases released by automobiles such as trucks, jeeps, cars, trains, and planes. Agricultural activities. Some products that are used in agricultural activities can release harmful chemicals into the environment and can also pollute the water. Factory and industry discharge. Manufacturing plants release huge amounts of carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, organic compounds, and chemicals into the air, destroying air quality. Natural causes of air pollution. Nature contributes to certain types of air pollution. Volcano eruptions, dust storms, and forest fires are examples of these natural disasters. Mount Pinatubo. The cataclysmic eruption of Pinatubo was a classic explosive eruption. It was a stratovolcano situated in a chain of volcanoes in Luzon, Philippines, formed along the subduction zone. The volcano expelled more than 1 cubic mile of debris into the atmosphere, resulting in a column of ash rising 22 miles into the sky. Ash crashed down across the fields, peeling up to the point that some roofs collapsed in. The explosion also released millions of tons of sulfur dioxide and other particles into the atmosphere, which were carried across the world by magnetic fields and caused global temperatures to drop by around 1 degree Fahrenheit over the next year.
The riskiest area due to the air pollution in the world. Actually, we all know that China and India are the most polluted countries, and scientists showed that air in that countries are the most polluted too. And next to them, we have Pakistan, Bangladesh, United Arab Emirates, Mongolia, and a lot of many countries, a lot of another countries that we didn't mention. However, there are like huge amount of them. And I would like to mention an interesting fact that, for example, the neighbor country to the China is Korea, and Korean air is also polluted. However, it's not that polluted as Chinese air, China air. And winds that come from China to Korea pollute Korean air too. What it means? It means that if your country air is polluted, it will pollute neighbor countries' air too, and therefore I think it's a very, very big problem. So if you think I will keep the air of my country clear and everything will be okay, no, it's not going to be that way, because if another country air is polluted, yours is polluted too. We all have the same earth. And next, we have the major causes of air pollution in your region. Actually, we have a lot of reasons, but we will mention the most important ones. Refueling, factories, plants, and automobiles. I think nowadays in Baku city, we have a lot of automobiles, especially we don't have one um, auto just for one family. We have several cars. And I think it's a big problem because we have a lot of traffic and all that smoke and all that dust just go from them to our air and we breathe it. And also a very big problem is the smokers. We have a lot of people that smoke, and if they think they pollute just like their air and they just destroy their health, no, it's not that way. They also harm our health and the um, air in general. And nowadays, I also want to mention that we have a lot of constructions as as we can see, a lot of new buildings are built outside, and they're not as clear as you can see, and most of the dust just come from them. While we are going somewhere, we just breathe it, and I think it's awful. The negative impact of air pollution on nature and human health. As we all know, any pollution is very harmful to nature and health of human also, and air pollution is not an exception. There are a lot of bad like bad causes of this pollution. Also, a lot of illnesses come from it, as cancer, for example, and a lot of allergies, illnesses, epidema, and one of them is asthma. Interesting fact, as we know, from air being polluted more asthmatics and people who suffer from asthma appear. And for example, if in previous century there was like one of, for example, 10 people had an allergy on something, now it's increased a lot due to the air pollution. And also our lungs and other organs like struggle a lot. They try to get rid of all these toxic things that couldn't be digested, and therefore it's very bad. Also, when we say, for example, I don't smoke, so I don't have any bad things in my lungs, I don't have any smoke in my legs. No, it's not like that. If your air is polluted, if the air of your country, if the air of your planet is polluted, it means that you have the same health with any smoker, because if your air is not clear, it means that your lungs and your organs are not clear also. Solutions of air pollution and how to improve air quality. Actually, we have a lot of solutions, and we have a lot of ideas, but we will mention the main solution that we can use is drive less or use only one car for one or two families. I think it's a great idea because, for example, in each family, if you have like three people or four people, for example, you need only one car. You don't need a lot of cars. And for example, if you go to school and your school is near your house, why to use car? You can just walk or use your bicycle. Also, the same thing for work. Uh, you can use car when you go somewhere far away, for example, and you can use only one car, not divide all people by several cars. Also, we can use alternative vehicle technologies, electric cars and vehicles. I think it's a great idea. So if you think that you really need this car and you go a big distances every day, for example, your job is a lot of miles far from your house, you can use your electric car and you will not pollute the air of the planet. Also, avoiding smoking will make not only the air better, but also your health. You will have a better lungs, and not only the air of the planet, but also the health of the people that are near you while you're smoking will be better. I think it's a great idea, and you will not pay all this money to cigarettes. Instead, you can buy yourself an apples that are also tasty. um, Changing our industries. I think it's a great idea. We can stop using all this poison gas and use, for example, windmill. I think it's a great idea. They are also very beautiful. They don't look scary as all these gas machines and all these things. And most important one is don't cut down trees. As we all study online, we can see that with electricity and without using our books that are made from paper, we can live. We read everything for all these electric books, and it don't damage our health. It's very like it don't damage the air of our planet. And instead of cutting trees, we just can read electric books, and we don't have any reason to cut them. I think it's a great idea. This is the references that we used while researching. They were very useful for us.
So that's all. Thanks for your attention. We hope you liked our project.